Good evening, everyone. Let me tell you something about determination, because this is where it all starts, right here, right now, with your ears open and your heart ready to hear the truth you need to hear, not the words you want to hear. Because determination is not something you wish for on quiet nights when you're tired of feeling stuck. It's something you live when the world feels heavy, when your legs are shaking, when your mind screams for you to stop. And you look back at it and say, not today, because I'm still here. I'm still in this fight. And I'm not leaving until I find a way to stand taller, stronger, and clearer about who I want to become and what I'm willing to do to make it happen. There is a moment that comes for everyone, the moment when it feels easier to walk away. When your dreams feel far, your body feels tired, your spirit feels low. And it would be so simple to just say, I tried, and let it slip away. And that's the moment you have to see for what it really is. Because the moment you quit is the moment you trade the future you could have for the comfort of today. But the moment you fight back is the moment you plant your feet and decide you will not let your feelings write your future. You will not let fear push you into silence. You will not let one hard day become a lifetime of regret. And the moment you fight back is the moment you choose to keep walking when your legs are tired, to keep speaking when your voice is shaking, to keep showing up for yourself, because that is how real change starts. This message could change your entire life if you let it, because everything you want in your health, in your work, in the dreams that you see when you close your eyes, all of it depends on your ability to stand up when you want to stay down, to keep going when your energy is gone, to move forward when doubt whispers that you will fail. Because every strong person you see, every success you admire, every story you hold in your heart, started with someone who decided they were tired of giving up, tired of letting fear speak louder than faith, tired of watching life from the sidelines, and they made a choice to build the kind of determination that turns dreams into a real life. And this message could change your entire life, because it's not just about listening, it's about deciding that today you will start to live it. Are you tired of quitting when it gets tough? Tired of starting over again and again? Tired of feeling that sting in your heart when you see others moving forward while you stay stuck because you walked away when the road was hard? Tired of telling yourself tomorrow, next week when it's easier, but it never is. Because let's be real, the hard part doesn't go away. And if you're tired of quitting, if you're tired of carrying that regret around like a shadow you can't shake, then you need to decide today that you will no longer let the hard moments decide for you. Because if you keep quitting when it's hard, you'll keep living the same day on repeat, while your dreams gather dust in your heart. Have you ever felt like you don't have what it takes? Like you're not strong enough, smart enough, fast enough, brave enough? Like you don't have the right look, the right words, the right timing? Have you ever felt that weight pressing down on your spirit, telling you that you will never be and it feels so heavy to let go and try. Let me tell you, everyone you look up to, everyone you admire, they all felt that, and the difference wasn't that they never felt weak. The difference was they decided to keep moving, even when they felt like they didn't have what it takes. Because the truth is, what it takes is not found in who you are today. It's built by showing up again and again, until one day you look back and realize you became exactly who you needed to be. What you will walk away with today is not just another talk to make you feel good for a moment before you slip back into old ways. You will walk away with a clear, real way to start building the kind of strength that does not break when life gets hard, the kind of mindset that keeps you moving when your feelings try to stop you, the kind of focus that helps you block out distractions so you can finally become who you know you can be. Because today, you will leave with the truth that determination is not a gift, it's a choice you make. And you will have the steps you need to start making that choice every single day, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when the world feels heavy. Because that is how you will build a life you are proud of. Determination means you keep moving even when it's hard. You keep trying even when you're tired. You keep pushing even when you're scared. It's a choice you make every day. choosing to keep going when quitting would be easier. It's not magic, it's not a gift. It's a decision you make again and again until it becomes who you are. There will be days when you feel fired up, ready to take on anything, and you move forward with energy. But feelings fade, energy dips, and the work gets heavy, and that's where most people stop. But determination means staying in the fight long after your feelings change. It means you don't walk away when your mood shifts. It means you don't give up when it's boring or uncomfortable. Think about a student who studies even when they're tired, a parent who keeps going for their family, an athlete who trains on cold mornings. They stay in the fight when it's no longer fun, and that's why they grow, while others stay in the same place. Determination is like a muscle. If you train it, it grows, and if you ignore it, it gets weak. Every time you push through when you don't feel like it, every time you keep your promise to yourself, every time you finish what you start, you are adding strength to your determination. Just like lifting weights, it might feel heavy at first, it might feel uncomfortable, but with each rep, you get stronger, and soon the things that once felt impossible will feel normal, because you trained your mind to handle pressure, you trained your spirit to keep going, and you trained yourself to become the kind of person who does not stop when it gets hard. Most people rely on motivation. They get excited, they make plans, they tell themselves, this time will be different. But when that feeling fades, they stop. They wait for motivation to come back. But determined people don't wait. They rely on the choice they made. They show up because they said they would. They do the work when it's boring, when it's hard, when it's uncomfortable, because they know motivation is like the weather. It changes, it comes and goes. But determination is a choice. It's a promise you keep with yourself. It's the reason some people reach their goals, while others keep starting over. Because if you only move when you feel like it, you will never get far. But if you move because you said you would, you will build a life you can be proud of. Determination is not a feeling, it is a decision. And you need to remember that every single day, feelings change. You will feel tired, you will feel frustrated, you will feel like stopping. But if you live by your feelings, you will quit every time it gets hard. Determination is a decision you make to keep going, no matter how you feel. It is telling yourself, I don't stop when I'm tired, I stop when I'm done. It is reminding yourself that your feelings are not in charge, your choices are. And the more you choose to keep going, the stronger you become. Because determination is not about how you feel, it's about what you do. Determination is more powerful than talent, because talent might give you a head start, but it won't take you to the finish line if you don't keep going. There are many people with talent who never use it, who stop when it gets hard, but someone with determination, even if they are not the fastest or the strongest, will keep going, will keep learning, will keep moving forward. Think of water breaking through rock. Not because it is strong, but because it is steady. Your determination is that steady push, and over time, it will get you where talent alone cannot. When you lack determination, you leave your goals half-finished, you let your dreams collect dust, you watch others move forward while you stay stuck, you miss the moments that could have changed your life, because you walked away when it got hard. You let fear and doubt you start projects but never see the results. You feel that sting of regret every time you think about what you could have done. The opportunities you could have taken, the skills you There are two kinds of pain you will face, the pain of regret and the pain of discipline. The pain of regret is quiet but heavy. It follows you when you see others living the life you want. It shows up when you look in the mirror and know you could have done more. It is the ache that reminds you that you quit on yourself. But the pain of discipline is different. It is the discomfort you feel when you wake up early, when you keep going when you're tired, when you do the hard things even when you don't feel like it. It is the pain that builds you, that shapes you, that moves you forward, and it is the pain that gives you a life worth living. When you build the kind of determination that does not fold when it's hard, you change your life, you become steady, you become reliable to yourself. You become the kind of person who finishes what they start. You grow stronger every day. You keep going when it's easier to stop. You find doors opening because you refuse to give up. You get the small wins that build into big wins. You gain the trust of people who see that you are serious. You develop the grit to keep moving forward, even when life pushes against you. And this kind of determination creates moments that change the direction of your life. If you don't control your determination, your comfort will control you. Your desire to stay safe, to avoid discomfort, to keep things easy will lead your decisions. And it will keep you small. It will keep you in the same place while you watch others grow. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it steals what you could become. It takes away the strength you could build, the opportunities you could take, the dreams you could live. And if you do not take charge of your determination, if you do not choose to keep moving forward, even when it's hard, you will find yourself controlled by the need to stay comfortable. And it will cost you your future. You can't keep giving up every time it gets hard. You can't keep letting discomfort be the reason you walk away. You can't keep telling yourself, you will try again later, because later turns into never. You need to stop making stopping your habit. You need to break the pattern of quitting when the challenge shows up, because if you keep giving up, you will never see what you are truly capable of. You will never build the strength. You need to reach the dreams you hold in your heart, and you will live a life of what-ifs. Because the truth is, if you can learn to keep going when it's hard, you can change your life. What dreams are you letting die because you lack determination? What ideas have you buried because you didn't keep going? What future have you given up on because you chose comfort over effort? What skills did you stop developing because it felt hard? What goals did you walk away from because you didn't see results fast enough? Ask yourself this now, because every day you choose not to develop determination, you are letting a part of your dreams slip away, and you are letting a part of yourself stay small when you were meant to grow. There are hidden enemies killing your determination every single day, and you may not even see them working in the background. They are the small things that feel harmless, the moments when you choose comfort, the times when you let doubt whisper in your ear, the times when fear tells you to wait. These enemies don't show up loud. They come quietly. They slip into your day. They distract you. They drain your energy. They convince you to delay your dreams. They make you believe that tomorrow is a better day to start. But tomorrow never comes when you let these silent killers steal your drive, your focus, and your future. Distractions are like termites, eating away your will. You don't see them at first. You don't notice the damage they cause because they come quietly. They look small, harmless. A few minutes on your phone, a few moments checking notifications, telling yourself you'll get back to work after one more video. But those small distractions add up. They eat away at your time, your energy, your focus. They keep you from staying locked in on what matters most. And by the time you notice, the day is gone. Your goals are untouched. Your progress is delayed. Your mind is cluttered, and your spirit feels weaker. If you let distractions lead your day, you will lose your direction. As that quiet voice telling you that you are not ready, that you are not good enough, that you will fail, and it keeps you from trying. It keeps you from taking the next step. It keeps you from learning. It keeps you from growing. Every time you listen to self-doubt, you let it steal your chance to become stronger, to gain experience, to find out what you can really do. Self-doubt does not protect you. It traps you in the same place. The longer you let it stay, the more it convinces you to settle for less than what you can become. Fear of failure is like an invisible chain holding you back. It keeps you from taking action, from trying new things, from stepping into opportunities. It tells you to wait until you are ready. It tells you to wait for the perfect time. It tells you to stay where you are because it feels safer. But that chain will keep you stuck. It will keep you from discovering your strength. It will keep you Comfort feels good now. It feels easy to take the day off. It feels easy to delay your work, to choose what is easy instead. till actions invite your action zone. 1G, fussy, pun. It takes away your chance to grow. It keeps you small. It keeps you waiting. It keeps you soft when you need to be strong. The comfort you choose today becomes the regret you carry tomorrow. Because comfort will not help you build your dreams. Comfort will not make you stronger. Comfort will not take you where you want to go. If you want to build a future that makes you proud, you need to choose the discomfort of growth over the comfort of staying the same. Where are these enemies hiding in your day? What is draining your determination right now? Is it the distractions that steal your focus? The doubt that holds you back? The fear that keeps you still? The comfort that keeps you small? Find them, name them, and decide that today you will stop letting them lead your life. Building a mindset that refuses to break is the foundation of becoming victorious. It does not stop. When life gets hard, it is choosing to think in a way that does not hurt feelings, that does not fold under pressure, that does not run from trouble. It is deciding that your mind is your strongest tool, not your weakest link. That you will train your thoughts to work for you, not against you. Because every breakthrough you want starts in your mind. And if you build a mindset that stays steady, when challenges come, you will find yourself standing tall while others give up. You will find yourself moving forward while others stay stuck. You will find yourself becoming stronger because you decided to think different. Pain is part of the process, and the sooner you accept that, the faster you will grow. The struggle you feel when you are pushing yourself is not a sign that you should stop. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Setbacks are not there to end you. They are there to teach you. Challenges are not there to break you. They are there to build you. You will feel tired. You will feel tested. You will feel moments of doubt. But these are not signals to quit. They are signals to keep going, to learn, to adjust, and to push forward. Because nothing worth having comes without pain. And every time you face it, instead of running, you become stronger. Discomfort is the price of progress. And you need to understand that if you want to grow, you will have to get uncomfortable. You will have to do things you do not feel like doing. You will have to push when you want to rest. You will have to keep going when it would be easier to walk away. This discomfort is the toll you pay for a better life. It is the price you pay to reach your goals. It is the weight you lift to become stronger. And if you can learn to accept discomfort as part of the journey, you will find yourself achieving things you once thought were impossible, not because it was easy, but because you were willing to pay the price. Quitting is not an option if you want to build a life you can be proud of, if you want to grow, if you want to change your story. You have to remove quitting from your mind as a choice, because every time you quit, you teach yourself that it is okay to walk away from what you want. You train yourself to give up when it gets hard, and that pattern will keep you stuck. But when you decide that quitting is not an option, you force yourself to find solutions, you force yourself to learn, you force yourself to grow, and that is how you build real strength, not by quitting, but by staying in the fight until you find a way forward. You will fail, you will get tired, you will get rejected, but you will not quit. You will not quit, because failure is not the end. It is a lesson. You will not quit because tired is a feeling and feelings pass. You will not quit because rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is a step on your path. You will not quit because your dreams are worth fighting for. You will not quit because you are building a life that matters. You will not quit because quitting will not get you where you want to go. You will not quit because you have decided that you will keep going, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it feels, because you are stronger than your excuses, stronger than your fear, and stronger than the challenges in your way. Stop negotiating with your excuses. Stop letting them talk you out of doing what you need to do. Stop letting them convince you to take the easy way out. Stop letting them steal your time and your focus. Every time you listen to your excuses, you give away your power. You let comfort win. You let fear win. You let laziness win, and you lose the chance to become better. You need to shut down the voice that tells you to skip your work, to delay your goals, to stay comfortable, and replace it with action. Because the more you give in to your excuses, the more they control your life. And the only way to break that pattern is to stop giving them your attention and start moving forward. Start making decisions that align with who you want to become, not with the fear you feel today, not with the comfort you crave in the moment, but with the future you want to build. Every choice you make is either taking you closer to your goals or pulling you further away. So choose actions that match the person you are trying to be. If you want to be strong, choose to train when you don't feel like it. If you want to be focused, choose to work when distractions call you. If you want to grow, choose to keep going when it gets hard, because your choices shape your life. And if you want a different life, you need to start making different choices today. Your mind is a battlefield. Every day you wake up, you face the fight between your fears and your faith, between your comfort and your purpose, between your doubts and your drive. You can either win this battle by choosing action, focus, and discipline, or you can surrender to distractions, comfort, and fear. There is no middle ground. You either take control of your mind or your mind takes control of you. And if you want to build a life that matters, you need to win this battle every day. What do mentally tough decisions look like in real life? It looks like waking up early when you want to sleep in. It looks like finishing what you start, even when it's boring. It looks like saying no to distractions that waste your time. It looks like sticking to your plan when your feelings try to pull you away. It looks like showing up for yourself when no one else will. These decisions are not big dramatic moments. They are the small daily choices that add up to build the life you want. And if you want to be mentally strong, start with these choices today. Daily habits shape your determination in quiet ways that you do not always notice. They build the mindset that keeps you going when life gets tough. They train your mind to show up when your feelings tell you to stop. They turn small choices into big changes over time. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are adding a brick to the mindset you are building. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you are telling your mind that you can be trusted. And these daily actions, these small choices, these quiet decisions are what create a life that moves forward. Because determination is not built in one moment, it is built in the small actions you repeat every single day. Wake up when you said you would, because it is the first promise you keep to yourself every day. It is a simple act, but it sets the tone for everything that follows. It tells your mind that you are in control, that you do what you say you will do, even when it would be easier to stay in bed. It teaches you to lead yourself before you try to lead your day. It builds your discipline and your confidence. It is not about the time on the clock. It is about the choice you make to honor your word. And when you start your day with that choice, you begin with a win that reminds you that you are capable of doing hard things. Do what you said you would do, because integrity with yourself is the backbone of determination. If you cannot trust yourself to follow through, you will not trust yourself to go after your goals. Every time you keep your word, even in small things, you are building a mindset that believes in your ability to finish what you start. You are proving to yourself that you are not just someone who talks, you are someone who acts. This builds confidence, it builds self-respect, it builds the habit of following through, and over time, it creates a life where your actions match your words. And that is how you build true determination. Push through discomfort daily, because it is how you train yourself to handle pressure. Growth does not happen when you are comfortable. It happens when you do things that challenge you, when you feel tired, but keep going, when you feel scared, but take the step, when you feel like stopping, but push for one more rep. Every time you choose to face discomfort, you are training your mind to be strong. You are teaching yourself that discomfort is not a reason to quit. It is a sign that you are growing. And the more you practice this daily, the stronger your determination becomes. Determination is built like a brick wall, one brick at a time. Every small choice you make is a brick you lay. Every time you keep going when you want to stop, Every time you wake up on time, every time you finish what you start, you are placing another brick, and over time, these bricks stack up to build a wall that is strong, a mindset that is solid, a spirit that does not break easily. You do not build determination in one day, you build it in the small actions that you repeat day after day, and if you keep laying those bricks, you will create a life that is steady and strong. Identify your non-negotiables and honor them every day. These are the habits and actions that you will do, no matter how you feel, no matter how busy you are, no matter what is happening around you. It could be your workout, your journaling, your reading, your planning. Choose 1 to 3 habits that align with the life you want to build and make them non-negotiable. Because when you build your day around these actions, you are telling yourself that you are serious about your growth, you are creating structure that keeps you moving, and you are training yourself to do what needs to be done, not just what feels easy. Feelings are visitors. Commitment is your home. Feelings will come and go. They will tell you to skip your workout, to delay your work, to take it easy. But if you let your feelings guide your actions, you will stay stuck. You need to build your life on commitment, on the choices you make, when you are clear about what you want, on the promises you keep to yourself, because your feelings will change, but your commitment will keep you moving. And if you learn to act based on your commitment instead of your feelings, you will build a mindset that keeps going even when it is hard. What small promise can you keep to yourself today? What is one action you can take that will build your discipline, your focus, your strength? What is one thing you can finish today that you have been putting off? Find that small promise, keep it, and show yourself that you are the kind of person who does what they say, no matter how small it feels. There will be days you want to quit, days when everything feels heavy, when nothing seems to work, when your mind tells you it would be easier to walk away, when you feel tired, alone, and frustrated with the slow progress. And it will feel like quitting is the best option, and you need to know that this is normal. Everyone who is building something real faces these days. Everyone who is trying to grow feels the pull to give up, but just because you feel it does not mean you have to follow it. You are allowed to feel tired, but you are not allowed to give up on yourself. Not now, not when you have come this far, not when you know there is more in you. Pause, take a deep breath, and reset. Before you make a decision to quit, give yourself a moment to step back, to breathe, to slow down the noise in your mind that is telling you to walk away, because when you are overwhelmed, your thoughts will convince you that quitting is the solution, but often you just need a moment to clear your head, to remind yourself that the feeling will pass, to remind yourself that you are stronger than the stress you feel. So take a breath, take a walk, take a moment to collect yourself, and then step back in with a clear mind. Remember why you started. Remember the reason you decided to take this path, the dream you saw, the life you wanted to build, the feeling you had when you made the choice to change. Remember that you are not doing this for temporary comfort. You are doing this for a future you want to create, for the people who are counting on you, for the promise you made to yourself. Do not settle for less, and when you feel like quitting, go back to that reason. Let it remind you that your purpose is bigger than your temporary frustration, and that quitting now would mean turning your back on everything you once said you wanted. Take the next small step forward. When you feel like quitting, do not think about finishing everything at once. Do not think about how far you have to go. Just focus on taking one more step, one small action that keeps you moving. Because action is what breaks the power of the urge to quit. Action is what rebuilds your confidence. Action is what reminds you that you are capable. So send the email, make the call, write one paragraph, do one rep, take one step, and let that step build into another and another until you have moved yourself out of the place where quitting felt like the only